Okay. What's going on, everybody? My name is MT, and welcome back to Nerd Herd, a show where I just talk about nerd stuff, and either you care about it, or you don't care. And a special thank you to Dodger from YouTube channel PressHeartToContinue and the Co-Optional Podcast for doing such an amazing intro for me at PAX East. It was so awesome to meet you, and thank you for not being freaked out when a random black guy in a hoodie randomly approached you from behind like, "Hello Dodger, I love you forever, can I film you in a video?" But no, seriously, thank you so much. You are just as spectacularly awesome in person. And yo, your hug game? It's on point. Like, you give the best hugs. Like, you know how when people like lose a limb or a leg and they have like phantom limb syndrome? I have phantom hug syndrome, okay? I still feel it. Also, if you want to shout me out, that'd be great. No? Okay. I mean, that's fine. The hug was enough. Let's just start the damn video. Now, who is excited for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2? I know I am. That movie inspired me in more ways than you can imagine.
Philip! Damn it, Philip, speak to me!
Like, if you were to list the top 5 things that all nerds love in this life, Groot and Star-Lord would certainly be on the top of that list, next to Reddit and demanding that people give the rights back to Marvel. I hereby declare the abolishment of slavery, and that slaves have the right to be free citizens of the United States. Give the rights back to Marvel! But if there is one thing that all nerds probably love more than everything else on that list, it's Nathan Fillion. If you don't know who Nathan Fillion is, he starred in the hit show Firefly for 8 seasons. And by 8 seasons, I mean one season that I watched 8 times. Because evil people like to destroy the happiness of others, apparently. Thank you, Fox! But what if I told you that Groot and Star-Lord and Nathan Fillion were all going to be in the same movie, huh? What would you say to that? Well, I guess you would probably say that it already happened because he cameoed in the first one as a really ugly blue alien. To which I would say, don't sass me with your knowledge of things, okay? Don't do it, because I can sass you right back. Your shoes are ugly. See, I did it. I'm sorry. You made me go there. Oh no, my friends. This time, Nathan Fillion will be making a cameo as a superhero. What? Yes. What the fuck was that? Which superhero, you ask? Simon Williams, aka Wonder Man. Yep, bet you didn't know there was a Wonder Man. I bet you also didn't know there was a Marvel superhero called the Phone Ranger. Yeah, he's a phone. And his superpower is that he can listen to your phone calls. I feel safer already. But yeah, these fake movie posters featuring Fillion and Simon Williams were spotted on the set as nods to the character's existence in the MCU. A character who was an actor by day and a weird powered purple energy man by night. And also by day, most likely, usually depending on when somebody needs to be punched in the face. Which is often because, let's be honest, people kind of suck. But yeah, more Nathan Fillion. I'm down with that. But this probably means that we'll never see him as Booster Gold in a DC movie, which kind of bums me out. But hey, life could be worse. I could have polio. I don't. Anyways, remember when you were watching the new Doctor Strange trailer, and then you saw Tilda Swinton, and then you were like, oh cool, it's Tilda Swinton. She is bald. Well, the 12% of us who actually know who Doctor Strange is were like, wait, is that supposed to be the ancient one? Why isn't she an old bearded Asian man? Like, I may not be able to see why the children love the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but I know that that is not an old bearded Asian man. Don't worry, you're right. She is not an old bearded Asian man. And the reason? What else? Money and politics. And this all basically has to do with the fact that the Ancient One is from Tibet. Basically, long story short, China believes that Tibet is part of China and not its own independent nation, while Tibet strongly disagrees and is like, don't touch me, I'm my own person. So, Marvel was in a tough spot. If you make the Ancient One a Tibetan dude, China's gonna be like, oh, so he's Tibetan, is he? Oh, okay, that's interesting. Marvel thinks Tibet is a place. Well, you can shove your Doctor Strange up your Tibetan-loving assholes because we ain't showing that liar movie over here. And then Marvel will be like, no, China has so many Chinese people inside of it. Chinese people who love Marvel. We like Chinese people money. Please, we want your money. And so Marvel, not knowing what to do in this situation, was like, fuck it, white lady. So yeah, that's why. Congratulations. Now you know a thing about a movie. Now you have something to talk about during those long, silent, awkward car rides home with your mom. You're welcome. Hey, you know how 2016 was the year where all the movie superheroes decided that fighting each other was a lot better than not fighting each other? Yeah, according to the directors of Captain America Civil War, that is not a coincidence. In fact, these two directors, the Russo brothers, have recently openly admitted that Civil War was greenlit as a direct reaction to the Batman v Superman announcement. Apparently, before DC made their announcement, the Russo brothers were talking to MCU president Kevin Feige like, hey man, Marvel movies are cool, but you know, shit's starting to get old, alright? You might want to flip the script a little bit. Hey, you guys make a valid point, but come on, we're Marvel, okay? Everything's gonna be just fine. Yeah, I was thinking that things were getting a little bit stale here at Marvel. We literally just said this 10 seconds ago. I'm thinking we make a movie and we call it Batman v Superman. Nope, can't do that. We don't own Batman or Superman. I didn't say Batman, okay? I said black man. We do own a black man, right? I mean, not like in a plantation way, but yeah, we do own Black Panther, but we do not own Superman. Damn it! Fine, put the Panther Man in the movie. Hey, what about that? The teenager who moves his arm really fast and the white stuff comes out? Okay, that's gross. Are you talking about Spider-Man? I was gonna say Pokemon, but yes, Spider-Man. What about him? No, Sony has the rights to him. How do you not know this? Sony? Boy, you better not be lying to me. Sony makes PlayStations, and you can't make a PlayStation out of a Spider-Man. What are you talking about? I want the Man-Spider in my movie, Russo. Make it happen. I don't care how many PlayStation 2s you have to buy, Russo. Make it happen. So yeah, the Batman v Superman announcement kind of forced Kevin Feige to listen to the Russo brothers and make Civil War to shake up the industry for the better. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why competition is a good thing. And by the way, Kevin Feige isn't as stupid as I made him out to be. In fact, he's actually a creative genius. He's so much of a genius that, according to Feige, Sony is letting him and Marvel call all of the shots in Spider-Man Homecoming, Spidey's first solo film in the MCU. Since Sony is producing the film, everybody was like, damn, Sony's still making Spider-Man movies on their own? They know they can't do that without adult supervision? But now, you don't have to worry about that, because Kevin Feige confirmed that Marvel will be making all the creative decisions while Sony will just be producing the film and will be making all of the money. Also, Iron Man's gonna be in Spider-Man Homecoming as well, because Robert Downey Jr. doesn't care if your movie has a stupid name as long as you promise him millions upon millions of dollars, because that is how much he is worth. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, do it, or just leave a thumbs up or share this video. That also makes me happy on the inside. But I'm gonna do something a little bit different in this video and give you guys a chance to win free shit, because free shit is the best kind of feces. Anyway, what you guys need to do to win this free shit, potentially, is 1, like, comment, and share on this video. It's pretty easy. Just do all that. And 2nd, I need you guys to go on my channel, pick your favorite DeFacts video, and then go on Twitter and share that while leaving a caption about why you love this video or my channel. But make sure you tag me, because I can't see that you did it unless you tag me at Mastertainment on Twitter, okay? And then you guys have a chance to win either 2 things. You could either win a Steam code for The Walking Dead Season 1, or you could win a Steam code for The Wolf Among Us. So whoever wins, I'll send you a direct message, and then you can pick between one of those things. It's a free video game. Life doesn't get much better than that. My name is MT, and you just heard a word from a nerd. Catch you guys later. Simon Williams, aka Wonder Man. Yep, bet you didn't know there was a Wonder Wham. Now introducing the Wonder Wham. Beat your kids with. Don't beat your kids. Unless they're acting up. No, don't beat your kids.